Yeah, we've all been there, having embarrassing stories that come back to haunt us when we're sleeping. We're just about to take a nap or about to go to sleep and full on awake, cringing at your past self, cringing internally, dying of cringe. And I've had a couple of those stories. I'm gonna tell them to you right now. So one that I can remember very fondly, not even fondly, I fucking hate this. One that I can remember is when I was 7. I remember my mom went into this one place called El Gallo Giro. It's like a Mexican chicken restaurant. And she was in there, last time I remember. But then I went to the GameStop down the street because I just wanted to see the games. I don't really buy them. I just wanted to play the display ones. And she was there. Like, key point of the story. She was there the last time I saw her. This day, it was raining. And, I walked back to the chicken place because, hey, that's where my mom was last time. So, I walk in. Keep in mind, it's raining, right? I walk in. Immediately, I slip. I slip on the floor and fall on my ass. And literally every single person that was in line turned around, looked at me just sitting on the floor because I just ate shit. And they're like, oh my God, are you okay? But he said it in Spanish. This one guy just said it. That's all I remember his face to this day. He just stares at me and is like, are you okay? And I'm so embarrassed. I literally just got up and walked out. Not even walked, I ran out of that place. That was so embarrassing. And I always remember it every couple months. I just remember that story. Okay, this second one was in Japan. I was visiting Japan in 2019 as a tourist. And I was there with my dad and my brother. So I went to, why am I telling this story to you guys? Okay, so I was at Tokyo Disney Sea. I remember specifically the mermaid area, the mermaid grotto, whatever, the underground one. It's literally the Little Mermaid, but the underground scene where all the kid rides are at. So, I go to the restroom, right? Amazing Japanese cool toilets, right? They play it on music. So while you're taking a poopy, the music plays so not everyone can hear you farting. Shitting and farting. And I use the restroom, right? This happens to everyone, right? You're wiping your ass. Why am I... why am I telling the story? Okay. So you're wiping your ass. And, you get some of the poopy on your hand. Why am I saying... Okay. So you get some of it on your hand, right? No big deal. You're going to go wash your hands after, right? Okay. I'm done doing my business. I'm done. I go to wash my hands and I reach out. And I forgot that I reached out with the poopy hand to grab some soap. And this Japanese woman, she was like 25 or 30. I don't know how old she was at the time. She looked like around 30s. She just looks directly at my hand. The one I fucking reached out to get soap. And oh my God. I'm so disgusted. Like, I'm sorry, ma'am, that this is your perception of American tourists. Stinky, poopy hand tourists. I'm so sorry. I want to, apologize to her. Like, she didn't have to see that. And now that's probably ingrained in her brain as well. It's not just a terrible, embarrassing story for me, but also for her. Now she has to remember that one time she went to Tokyo Disney Sea and she saw this weird American tourist with poop on her fucking hand. That is so embarrassing. Okay, this last story, this is probably the most embarrassing one for me. Yeah, more embarrassing than the poopy story, believe it or not. So, I've told this story before, I got into art really young. I was like 4, 5 years old. And I love drawing. I would fill up sketchbooks, even though they were from the 99-cent store, the dollar store stuff. I would fill them up. It didn't matter to me. I didn't know what quality art supplies were at the time. I just used a pencil, a crayon, and a sketchbook. And, I explained that I really liked cute anime girls, specifically the manga books from the library or the how to draw manga and anime books. So I remember seeing this one specific book, this one manga. I forgot what it was called, but she had big toddies, big ass toddies. I remember the bazungas, they were huge. Hama nama lama lagongus. And oh my God, her whole body was just titty. And I started to remember how I told you I used to copy the drawings and trace the drawings from manga covers? Yeah, I started drawing big toddy anime girls at the age of 5. I would draw them, but like, I don't know how I learned this, but I knew it was like a bad thing, like big titties and like, so I started drawing these, but like in secret. I didn't want anyone to see them. And one day, my mom looked through my sketchbook, and I remember her, but she said it in Spanish, you know, she's like, Bimmie, ven aquí. Yes, mommy. What is this? What is this? Mommy, no. Oh my, and you best bet that was the last time I ever drew big bitties. Like, it scarred me for life. Never. It's so funny, like 5-year-old drawing big yachties. So yeah, those are my embarrassing stories. I'm pretty sure there's more, but I just can't remember them right now. And if I do remember them in the future, I'll probably just do a part 2. But yes, in conclusion, these embarrassing stories could still happen to this day. And I hope they don't, because core memory now, it's in my brain, it'll never leave. All right, Bimmie out. See you later.